Hi Facebook friends, I am coming to you because I want to share with you a little bit about Outreach Inc. I know if you follow my page at all that I have posted a lot regarding outreach, and I wanted to come to you now because we're actually looking for some help. We're looking for some financial help to support the organization this year. We're actually looking for people who might be able to donate just monthly, $10, $20 a month to help the organization. I thought, what better way to give you a picture of what outreach is than to kind of tell you my story with outreach and introduce you to my friend Chelsea that I actually met through outreach. So through working with a women's group, met Chelsea about 6 years ago. And right before that, Chelsea had been introduced to outreach. Chelsea has told me a lot about her story, and it is a great story of God's grace, but also a lot of tragedy and trauma throughout her life. She was taken into foster care when she was about 6 years old, and in and out of foster care, ended up getting adopted and not into a great situation, and they actually ended up kicking her out when she was 17, and she ended up on the streets. What age were you when you actually got introduced to outreach for the first time?
I was 18.
You were 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's about the time I probably met you, right?
Yeah.
About that introduction. Yeah. So tell me, what was one of the things that really drew you to outreach when you came?
When I first came to outreach, it was very new. It was very scary, obviously. I was in a very terrible situation, and I was interested in them purely because I heard that they helped people my age with certain things. They helped me with housing, with food stamps, with securing a position in an organization that helped with human trafficking, which I experienced, and they got me connected with a really good therapist, and she helped me through a lot of different things. They helped me with specific things that I told them that I needed that they weren't able to provide. They found resources and connections with another mentor who was able to help me through the parts that they were not able to.
Sure, that's great. I know that both of us, both Chelsea and I, are believers in Jesus. And I know that outreach was a intricate part of that journey with Jesus and God. And like, how did that kind of work? Who helped? Like, how did they help? And
So
what did you learn through that?
I grew up in a place where Jesus was mentioned, but he wasn't real to me. And so there was a woman, a caseworker there who really I admired, and I wanted to have some of the things that she had in her life in mind, and she told me who she was because of Jesus, and it really opened my eyes to the other option that I had, which wasn't just trying to make a life for myself and get through things. She really taught me how to go after people. She went after me in one of my darkest moments, and she really changed my life through God, and she really helped me go to church. She encouraged me to really find what I'm actually looking for and not just settle for my surviving mechanism.
So, speaking of, just surviving and thriving and those kind of things, there's not enough time to really talk about Chelsea's story here, her full story, but I'm super impressed. She's overcome a lot. There's been a lot of stuff that you and I could not even imagine that she has gone through. And while outreach has been with you to walk that way, Jesus has definitely been with you the whole time. And you've been doing it. You've been taking the steps and walking forward, and I'm proud of you. And I just want everybody to know, 7 years ago, she walked into outreach, homeless, like she said, from an abusive background, abusive family, in human trafficking. and you actually have goals now, and you've got stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
So let everybody know some of the stuff that you're doing.
I just obtained my accounting certificate. I'm looking for work in bookkeeping. I'm now a certified early childhood development teacher. So just knowing how children are supposed to grow up and what actually needs to happen for them to succeed. And outreach is a place where they are the missing puzzle pieces for people who have not grown up in a stable environment.
So what's your future plans?
I want to be a doctor.
All right.
And my future plans are to go to Ivy Tech for a scholarship that I actually heard about through outreach. They work with people who are not traditional college students and would not have the support to do that by themselves. They teach them how to balance education, education, working, and social activities. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing.
I know, and we're praying that that's going to happen. So if you're still with us and you made it to the end, because this was kind of long, I just want to thank you, and I want to introduce you to my friend Chelsea. But more importantly, I really would appreciate it if you would consider supporting outreach. Even $10 a month, $20 a month really can make a difference, and it's a community effort to be able to have an organization like Outreach exist in the downtown Indy area. Even if you're not from Indy and you're still watching this, I would love it if you would consider supporting Outreach. So either you could personally message me and I can get you the information. I'm going to put the link here so that you can also get linked to donating. One-time gifts are great, but for an organization to really thrive and to be sustainable and to be healthy, monthly donations are really what we're looking for. So like I said, even $10, $20 a month, if you could do that, I would really appreciate that. If you have any questions, just hit me up and I would be glad to talk to you about it. Thanks.